Hej, hej, witam w kolejnym odcinku z Horizon Forbidden West. Ostatnio byliśmy trochę na wyspie, gdzie leży San Francisco, teraz skupimy się znowu na questie głównym, także możemy przejść dalej. I zająć się tutaj naszym questem. To tak, nim ruszymy... Dobra, widzę, że będzie dużo dyskutowania. To sprawdźmy sobie, czego potrzebujemy do dominacji maszyn. Bo trochę ich tu teraz nam doszło, nie? Bo to możemy od razu zrobić. Widzę, że z dużą ilością nie będzie problemu. Na szczęście. Dobra, tu potrzeba jeszcze rzeczy. Tu też potrzeba rzeczy. Tu też potrzeba rzeczy. Jak na złość. Tymi to ja nawet nie walczyłem. Tu też potrzeba. No okej. To będziemy w takim razie zbierać rzeczy do tych dominacji. No dobra, my w takim razie udamy się najpierw do... To jest Alwa, której nie było wcześniej. Ale nie, udamy się najpierw, nim pogadamy, będziemy gadać z naszymi towarzyszami boju. Tak, możemy pogadać, ale za chwilkę, drogi Erendzie. Najpierw pani Gaja. Najpierw pani Gaja, bo to najważniejsze dla mnie teraz. I teraz tak, oddajmy drony wszystkie. Bo to wszystkie już ostatnie drony. No dobra, co teraz? Ukończono. Czekam trochę mnie teraz w tym interfejsie. Pomów z Gają, to też zaraz będzie. Palimy sobie tą wyspę, no bo czemu by nie? Dobra. I to chyba z tego tytułu nic więcej nie dostaniemy na razie, nie? No nie. Więc niech sobie będzie to miejsce. Pogadajmy z Gają w końcu. A, i tutaj widzę, że tutaj są budowane te rzeczy, które potrzebujemy, nie?
I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
Tu będzie potrzebna dywersja.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5
No i to by było pewnie spoko, nie?
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
No dobra. Będziemy zobaczyć, co się dzieje z tą naszym klonem w zasadzie. Dobra, najpierw idziemy do niej. Pogadamy sobie z nim później. Czy to jest wyjście? Na świeże powietrze. Gdzie oni są? I dlaczego? Aha, dobra, nieważne. Bo mi się zła misja ustawiła. Miałem ustawioną misję ze ślizgaczem. Także nie. My musimy iść tutaj pewnie na dół. Tutaj się tam, gdzie jest jej pokój. No dobra. Czyli tutaj i w dół.
Aloy,
To nie te drzwi, halo Aloy.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't
Pewnie za
think
bardzo
anything
się
will convince her
boi.
to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Będzie ciężka dyskusja.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever.
Obronię cię, rozważ szansę, znajdź odwagę. Nie no, obronię cię.
Laurel and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless.
Jesteśmy tak blisko, nie?
Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
Okej. No ona cały czas pracuje.
Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Mam taką nadzieję. Mam taką nadzieję.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
No dobra, pogadajmy sobie tutaj z naszymi towarzyszami. Oczywiście nie może być takie łatwe, nie? Dobra, najpierw errand.
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for
Bo to chyba taki punkt trochę bez odwrotu.
Checking up on you. Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
Co on
Oh,
powie?
before I forget.
O,
Here. Something to commemorate our mission. We did good together.
Yeah, we did.
twój trening.
You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back.
Tak,
right?
to jest, czy to
Just
jest
been making sure that I got everything
Aloy,
down
którą
for
sobie
this mission.
stworzyli, wyhodowali Zenici, nie?
Screw up out there.
You'll do fine, Errand.
Więc ona przyleciała z kosmosu razem z Zenitami.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more waiting.
It wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle.
Znaczy, to są
Not with all the weapons in the
ziemianie,
world. I think most of them
bogacze, oligarchowie, którzy
they still did.
wyruszyli, uciekli w kosmos do kolonii,
All the eggheads
ale
working to save the future.
żeby uniknąć zagłady na Ziemi, ale tą kolonię też coś zniszczyło.
I'll consider myself a success.
Thank
A
you.
z racji tego, że są oni praktycznie nieśmiertelni, to obstawiam, że wiemy, kto ją zniszczył i dlaczego teraz wracają z portu na Ziemię. I oni po prostu chcą zresetować. Tak, bo okazało się, że oni jakby sfingowali ten wybuch Arki, żeby się po prostu ukryć. Oni chcieli, żeby każdy myślał, że ich nie ma. No ale po 1000 lat wracają na Ziemię, bo tam w tej kolonii im też nie wyszło. No i tutaj chcieli po prostu sobie zresetować życie na Ziemi i od nowa sobie po prostu ułożyć, nie? Swoje władanie.
Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means.
Pewnie z Kotalo
I'm
pije.
not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Catalo?
Now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
No dobra, to od ciebie wiemy wszystko.
I should go.
Same here. I got a date with a cauldron to prepare for.
No dobra, pogadamy sobie teraz z Varlem.
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny.
O matko, tu rozmawiania.
You were right. You know, about keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back, because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. And I took him for granted.
He was a good man. He raised you well.
I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah, right. Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Aha.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you, Varl. Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom. What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
No to akurat fakt.
What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Katalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
I hope they aren't needed.
Do Kotala się udamy
Like I
też
said.
za chwilę.
Just in case.
Just in case. No dobra, idziemy do
I'm
zoo.
glad you're coming with me.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running.
Dobra, to teraz zoo. Teraz zoo. A, on też ma swoją misję. No to po kolei. To zoo, potem Kotalo, potem Alva.
Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
No dobra. To mamy zrobione, nie?
How to go with the...
They were shocked when I told them that I thought Fane's eyes would
Tak,
pop
to
out
jest to
of them,
samo.
even if it to be on.
I'm glad. They're lucky.
Dobra. Twój
Look
trening.
like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from our ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our
W
responsibility.
ogóle jakich mamy ideowych towarzyszy, to brzmi źle.
It was
No,
all
ale
for
mamy
me.
takich oddanych sprawie, nie,
To
towarzyszy?
know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
I don't know what you're talking about. Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it. Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something called bubble baths. Me, I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
Anything interesting happen while I was away?
Aaron told us how you tracked down the Oseram supplying Regala with machines. In fact, he's quite
I w sumie
adamant about
śmieszne,
reading
bo
the tale at least twice a day.
Silence
But I
cały
can
czas jest
tell
gdzieś w
it meant a
ukryciu, nie?
lot that you asked for his help.
I wouldn't have been able to track them down if it wasn't for him.
W sumie Regala też.
Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we have here, She turned so pale, I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
That sounds like Alva.
Dobra, Alva poczeka.
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
No dobra.
I should go.
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini,
You'll hear about it.
No okej, i teraz tak. Bierzmy sobie zapasy. Bo to się na pewno przyda. Teraz tak. Nie tędy. Nie tędy. Sprawdźmy, czy możemy pogadać jeszcze z betą. Znaczy, zakładam, że pewnie nie. Ale nie zaszkodzi sprawdzić.
Hey, I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
I am. Is there something you wanted to talk about?
So how goes setting up on the merge?
Guy and I have added a function that will display a holographic interface to visualize the data stream from Hephaestus. It should make expunging its malicious code a little more efficient.
That's great. Whatever we can do to cut down the merge time is going to increase our chance of success. Good work.
I'll continue to search for other ways to speed up the process. But whenever you're ready, I am too.
No dobra.
Alva's joined us. Have you two had a chance to talk?
She told me she's not allowed to access a lot of the data her people have. Similar to the restrictions I had in my training interface. I told her that if we succeed at Gemini, then once we return, I'll help her search for more ways to help her family. Even though Gaia will fix the biosphere, it'll take time for farmlands to fully recover. So, I want to help speed things up.
How so?
Bioengineering of more resilient plant strains, novel crop production methods, equipment upgrades. Something that might help in the short term.
No dobra.
I'm sure she'll appreciate it. So when you talk to the others, are you calling them over the focus?
No, they'll come down here to visit. Like Aaron. He's funny. But loud. I wish I could show him the media portal and the data channel. I think he would like the sports hollows. There was one where two people would criticize each other before wrestling to see who was stronger. It was bizarre and violent, but I think Aaron would enjoy it.
Yeah, you're right. I bet he would.
No dobra.
I gotta go. All right. Be
To
safe.
teraz Kotalo. To teraz Kotalo. To tak. Tędy, tędy, tędy i w prawo. To jest nasze pomieszczenie. Nie tu.
what did you expect?
I'm no chaplain, but that is... Aloy, are you well?
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
Ah, I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a brother late in life. It was deeply uncomfortable for him.
Did he ever get over it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that. Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a
No
moment.
pogadamy, pogadamy. Dobra, to po kolei.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by... a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris. And pointless death.
That about sums it up.
No co zrobić?
Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am Tenakth. I am always ready.
Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she
No,
looks.
mieliśmy okazję
I
sprawdzić.
will take your word for it.
You nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best. Did Aaron tell you we found the people who gave Regala's rebels the power to override machines?
He told me of the battle. I suggested he etch this victory on his fighting arm with one of our inkers.
Is he going to do it?
Chyba nie bardzo.
Didn't say no.
A, o! Czyżby Eren miał sobie zrobić tatuaż? Dobra. Kwestia ramienia.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends.
Sure, if you want, but I'm not
Ciekawe, z
sure
czym
this
tam
one.
będziemy walczyć.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
I should go get ready.
I await your
No
orders.
dobra, to udajmy się tam.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regala's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the Ten guide your way.
Dobra, to wydajmy sobie na przykład do punktu umiejętności, które mamy do rozdania. Bo tutaj w sumie poza tymi punktami do rozdania... Nie zostały mi tylko do rozdania punkty na ulty, z tego co widzę, nie? Tak. Dobra, to udajmy się teraz, nim weźmiemy tę misję Alwy. To było gdzieś tutaj. Czekajcie, tu jest bastion. Ta misja mi się musi łaskawie pojawić. To co utracono, dobra. Dobra, idziemy tutaj. Zobaczymy, co to będzie za misja.
Pretty sure this is where Kotala wanted us to test his new arm. Not sure what he has in mind, though.
Chyba, że wiecie co?
We should contact him.
Zrobimy sobie tutaj przerwę. Znaczy koniec odcinka. I kolejny odcinek to będą te dwie misje poboczne i potem zrobimy sobie... Okej, to zrobimy sobie w ten sposób. No słuchajcie, ja dziękuję za ten odcinek. Przypominam standardowo o streamach i o Discordzie. I co? Widzimy i słyszymy się w kolejnym odcinku. Także do usłyszenia, trzymajcie się. Pa, pa!